Hello everyone, I'm back with a CAS airplane tutorial, or close air support airplane. This one is going to be having, or it's just going to shoot bombs. So I'm going to start off with the Mark 1 cockpit. This one works fine for this type of job. You do the inline cockpit again. Actually, let's go with the inline cockpit. It's my favorite. Anyways, instead of the radome, we don't need a radome. We don't especially need one. We'll just be using laser guided. So I'll put a shock cone intake on. Don't expect your thing to be going too fast, so actually I would just stick with normal circular intake. Alright. Next thing, we'll use the same fuel tanks as we did in the last tutorial. Just like this. I'll use the half one, the Mark 1 Junior. And again, this time I'll probably just go with the Panther or something. Actually, I'll go with the Saturn. This one's nice. This time, we're gonna add our own thing for the afterburner. So you go to Actions, Custom 01, Toggle Engine. So when you press 1, it'll toggle the afterburner. Sorry, that's not the right one. Don't do Toggle Engine. Toggle mode, or switch mode. If you do that, it'll turn the other thing. You need a name. So I'm gonna do a 37 Sparrow. That's not original, but it works. We're gonna save it right here. We're not using swept wings for this one. Don't feel like it's right. It doesn't matter. That makes no sense, but you do whatever you want. It's your airplane when you make it. Again, just using the winglets. I don't really want to do that. Other thing that merits its own it doesn't need a tutorial. It's just the same way the wings work. It's not hard. It's not bad at all. We're gonna put some elevons on here. Well, ailerons technically. So again, activate these. Make them only roll. Make these only pitch. This is the rudder. These are the. She kind of forgot the name. Right. Oh yeah. It's the aileron. I'm actually I just said its name and I forgot it right after. That's the elevator and that's the rudder. Alright, so this will work for the main airplane. Next thing you want to do, obviously add in, just before it, add in your AI pilot flight computer, your weapons manager. Alright. We don't need much to do, so again, turn off snap, turn on mirror for these, increase the height and length. So height by 3, length by 2 is probably what I would recommend. We're gonna add 3 slots. And instead of a radar, we're gonna go to targeting and use a targeting pod. Only one of them. Alright, that works. So missiles, we're gonna take some walleye missiles. These work perfectly fine. Again, 2 of them. Let's put them here actually. For bombs, I would recommend just taking the guided let me see. About the ones that just come with BDArmory. There should be ones that do. Yeah, Mark 83 JDAM. And then I'll take a Mark 80. Some Mark 82s here on the side. So once again, just like the last tutorial, we're going to move these over for the landing gear. You could put them on before, which I do recommend. Because, I keep forgetting it. Just, it doesn't matter. It always works out for me, so. Might work out for you. Always check this. For this airplane, doesn't need to be as close because it's CAS and you're not really doing much fighting. You could make it kind of both, like the FA-18 Hornet. That one's kind of both. This works. So let's save it and launch it. Now, if you see, like like we did, if you press 1, you can toggle the afterburner. Let's lift off. This one's a little more maneuverable than our fighter, just because of the way it's made. I'll teach you how to use the guided, laser guided things. And this is the Mark 83 JDAMs are GPS guided. So, you're gonna use the targeting pod. Use your mouse to look around it. I prefer the arrows. You can zoom in. So let's go ahead and get on the KSC. Turn that off. You can see down there I have the mod speed unit annex. That tells me what Mach it is and how high, like, my altitude is compared to the surface. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just look down and lock it immediately, and then I'm gonna use my mouse to scroll over to my target, which is this. And then this is now I'm gonna use the laser guided, because that's all of it. You just need to lock on, and then you send off the laser guided missiles on there immediately. And I'm pretty sure they don't need much more than that. As soon as they're just locked on there, they're gonna hit. You can see direct hits. Perfect. For the JDAM, it's essentially the same thing. Let's find a target though. Here, let me go ahead and pause it and get to a better vantage. Alright, so what I did is I hit the reset button. That'll reset the thing. But again, lower your speed, turn off your afterburner, and we're gonna aim down. Just lock target on the ground. These bombs are a little heavier. I'm using my scroll wheel to zoom in. Some things may not be destroyed. They might have too much HP, but we're gonna use this. I'm gonna do send GPS modules, GPS coordinator. Get on that. Get the big circle in there for the thing. So you need to get that small little circle in the big circle, and the bombs can hit. Actually, these bombs are way too big. Somehow we're not dead. But yeah, and the unguided bombs are kind of self-explanatory. They just hit somewhere in that little circle, most likely the center. So here, I'll show you them real quick. There's the Mark 82s. They'll just hit wherever in the little circle. Alright, that was it for the CAS airplane tutorial. You can add a machine gun to it, like I did for the fighter, but I won't cover that here because I already did in the fighter aircraft tutorial. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to. Bye.